What's going on, AT? It's Jerry Smith here, and we're going to be doing some golden turd pulls. Not often that I do this, but for you, just for you, I'm breaking. So we're going to be pulling 50K today. I even got a nice round number for you right there. And while we do so, we're going to be talking about the recent drama that's been going on. It's probably all over Discord, and you've seen it. It's when people were using the watt converter, and then when they were using the watt converter, they get a card inventory upgrade. So, before we officially get started, I want to address the elephant in the room, and that is that this week I happen to be acknowledged as a content creator on Discord. And I'm super excited because every single one of you watching has been the reason I was able to get to this point, and I thank you very much for that. But it also should be said, I'm not getting anything special from Kong with this role. And I was told that I'm still able to go and be critical of decisions that are made, and as long as we're doing a respectful and constructive manner, which I feel like is totally my style, I'm totally good. And I just ask that you wish me luck, because we're about to put that to the test right about now. With the recent drama that's been going on, people have gone in, they used their watt converter, they got maybe a leg if they were really lucky, most likely an epic, some 50 stones, and then a upgrade. So that card inventory upgrade for Kong, and this is where this is a little bit shocking because a lot of things have gone wrong in the past and we just kind of proceed forward. The only time I've actually seen them break that kind of narrative, in a big way at least, is years ago when there was this gem loading scam and a bunch of whales lost their accounts because they were involved. They took action because it hit their wallet. And I think that's what happened here. Kong realized, I see these legs by the way, I'm grateful for them, I'm just going to keep the narrative going. Kong realized that all of the inventory upgrades were 500 for the first one, 750 for gems for the next one, and 1,000 gems for the one after that, and so on, 250 more each time. So they could equate how many inventory upgrades were given out compared to how much revenue was lost, and Kong, being a money-making business, decided that they have to take action. Not nearly as swift as what it was with gem loading, because it was not the same situation. As far as rhetoric goes, do I think that this was an exploit? I don't know. I think it was a game bug that everyone just kind of jumped on. Maybe that's the same thing to some people's definitions. Fine. I should say it's been patched and everything is gone. So if you're interested, no one's happy on this one. And we're kind of picking up the pieces. A lot of people are upset about the fact that gems or the watts were spent. They're not coming back. Kong did issue a pretty swift and fast message, and we got some refills as well as a super leg pull. I think for a lot, it's probably not going to be enough, but I will say that the one thing that makes me at least a little hopeful is that they acknowledged the root source of our frustrations, and that is the inventory cap is just frustrating in general. So as a compensation, they did go and plan to add 300 additional to the base for all players. That's something. I mean, it's better than nothing. 6 technical inventory cap upgrades. It's just not exactly what I'm hoping for. And I think that's why a lot of people are still frustrated. That's why I feel like chats are still going off and there's still a lot of people talking about it. So I think in my eyes, I get it's a money-making thing, but ultimately I'm just not a fan. And if I had to redesign this program, I would say don't make me spend extra for increasing my cap when I'm literally trying to give you gems so I can get more legs to fill that gap. If I could design this, I would say that, maybe one of the precautions that we're trying to do is we're trying to stop bloat. So that means that we have too many common, rare, epic cards just piling up because people have no incentive to get rid of them because there's no cap. So make a cap for the lower tier cards, get some good habits forming, a reasonable cap, please, because, if you do that too low, then it just hurts new engagement. But if you add a reasonable cap, And then once we get to legs, you remove that cap. I think that kind of fits the best of both worlds. You stop bloat, you get people who are willing to go ahead and fill their inventory as much as Kong can fill their pockets, and you have some symbiosis as far as what is going to work for the players and the company. Now, that's not what we're getting, and that's not anything official as far as if this is the firm plan or if there is things to change, but the fact that they are responding not with just a firm fist and saying no, they actually gave something out, they acknowledged it, means that they see the root problem, and it makes me hopeful that we actually might get some improvements here. I think one of my thoughts in the past has been like, when money is invested, a lot of that dev work goes to money-making exercises and not just quality of life improvements that keep the community happy and engaged for longer and longer. I think this is one area that they have an opportunity and they see exactly what the community need is and they can respond to that. So I'm very optimistic, and I just wanted to kind of say that. But I know that it's not a win-win situation. So go ahead and give me your thoughts. Tell me if I'm completely off base. Tell me if you feel like I'm corrupted my soul and just sold it away this week because the fucking timing is shit. Tell me if you totally agree. I honestly want to hear it, and I want you to keep me honest. And yeah, I normally say if you made it this far and all that stuff, but honestly, just sit with this. I hope to see you in another video, and I want to hear your honest feedback. And I thank you very much for watching.